Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a really long time and I'm so sorry. I've got a few updates for you guys. The reason why it's been a while is my nan passed away a few months ago and I kind of just needed to take some time out. But just make lots of dua for her. It's Ramadan at the moment. I hope everyone's fast is going really well. I've got some exciting projects coming up soon and I'll be updating you on all of those. If you're wondering what this is about, it's obviously about this look, and I sent out a little post notification on Snapchat and Instagram and asked you guys what look you want to see and what you want me to recreate. So we're coming up to the end of Ramadan now. It's gone so quick. But this will probably be a look that you can probably recreate for Eid as well. Just let me know what you guys think and stay tuned and watch the rest of the video to see how I create this look. So I've done my base, I've done my highlighting, contour, I've baked, I've done my brows, I've even set my eyelids, so I've prepped them, and we are going to go ahead and do the eyeshadow, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Very pretty. Gets very messy though. I don't know why they used velvet for the cover. So I'm gonna go straight in. I'm gonna use a large blending brush. This is the Crown Brushes. I think it's just a large, it's just called a large blending brush. And I'm gonna go in with the transition shade. I'm probably gonna go in with this golden ochre color first. And I'm gonna work this into the crease area. So the thing with a heavy eye makeup look is if you do your base beforehand, you will get a bit of fallout. Next up, I'm gonna deepen that with raw sienna, just here. And I'm going to take the same brush, just go straight in, just to kind of warm up that area. What I'm doing is I'm taking it up into the curve and then I'm flicking it out almost. Go back into raw sienna. Just copy what you've done on one side. Next up, so we're going to warm that up even more using Realga, and I'm going to use a small defined blending brush, which is the MAC 221 brush. I'm going to just work this into the crease area. But you can be a bit more intricate with this. Really just concentrate into the area that you need it to go. So you're following the curve of your eyeball, and then you just want to go back in with the large blending brush and just soften up those edges. Don't worry if you feel like the colour is starting to fade because you're blending it out even more. You can just go back in there and reapply. We're going to build the colour as we go along anyway. Next up, we're going to actually go in with some pink. So I'm going to go in with Love Letter, which is here. I'm using the same defined blending brush, the 221. Pick some of that up. Just in the inner and outer corner, in a place that right there. So again, go back in with the larger blending brush and just soften up those edges. So I'm going to take a highlighted colour. I'm going to pick up this colour called Vermeer. It's really kind of like a champagne colour. It's got some shimmer in there. so we're going to use that to create like a halo effect on the eye, just in the center. See that? Next up, I'm going to take the 221 brush again, and I'm going to pick up red ochre, which is this really nice deep maroon tone there. Just pick this up on the end. And we're going to really deepen up the socket. Just create a little bit more drama to the eye. Again, we're going to flick it out. And we're going to go straight over. Concentrate more on the end, and then whatever's left on the brush, just kind of swipe it over back and forth. And dip a little bit back into burnt ochre and really just kind of soften those edges up. So it's gradually going higher as well. Back into burnt ochre, and then just really just merging those colours all together. So in this process, if you keep layering the colours, it will be far more intense than just whacking on a really heavy colour straight away. So we always build. It's easier to work with that way as well. It is a longer process, but it is easier. So I want to add a bit more depth to the eye, and I'm going to pick up this called Cypress Umber. Is that how you pronounce it? Umber? That one there, which is like a nice charcoal brown almost. So it's like a cool tone brown. I'm going to pick up another flat shader brush, just a clean one, which is another MAC 299 brush. Just pick up some of that product and just lay it down in the crease area. And I'm going to pick up that defined shader brush, blending brush should I say. I'm just going to work that in. I'm going to go back into the Vermeer colour with the flat shader brush by MAC. And I'm just going to go back on top of what we had set down. Just because it can sometimes get a little bit lost when you're building more colours on top. At this stage you can kind of look back and forth and see if there's any more that you need to add. So I'm going to go back into Love Letter, which is the pink colour, and just add a bit more pink to this inner corner here because I can see there's a slight difference. Okay, we're going to move on to the liner now. So that's how it looks for now. I'm picking it up, instead of using like a black liner and going on top with a rose gold or just a rose gold eyeliner, I'm actually going to create a rose gold eyeliner with my MAC paint pot in soft ochre. So it looks like this. It's a very nude colour. So I'm going to pick up my MAC soft ochre paint pot, which is a nude tone, and then I'm going to pick up a very firm angled brush, and I've picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brush. It's very firm, like the bristles don't move at all. So I'm going to pick up some product with this, and I'm just going to work it into the back of my hand, press it on both sides, back and forth. So here we go. We're going to work with the nude eyeliner, and we're going to start at the outer corner. And what I like to do is start with my bottom waterline instead of like the top layer lashes, and that creates a bit of a guideline. I'm kind of taking it up slightly, and this is completely down to you. You can take it out as far as you want, as dramatic as you want. I think for now that's fine. It can get a little bit tricky. So then just taking a bit more product and kind of working a quarter of the way down, and I'm going to go straight across the eyelid. So with this eyeliner look, because the main focus is actually going to be on the eyeliner, I would suggest to make your liner a lot thicker than you probably would, because it's the focal. Go ahead and finish this off. So I've done the eyeliner, and it's not perfect at this stage, but it is harder to work with a cream, so that's why I did suggest using like a firmer brush. I'm picking up a different brush now, which is the MAC 266 angled brush, and I'm going to go in to the palette and pick up the same highlighter shade, which is the Vermeer. So I'm just going to pick up on the end of that brush, kind of back and forth, and I'm going to go over the liner, so on top of the liner that we've just placed. What you could do is actually wet your brush with like a Fix Plus spray, but I'm not about to do that right now. So can you see it becomes a lot more clearer and a lot more neater at this stage. I'm just kind of taking that right out to the edge. So now you've done that, you want to pick up a, well, you can pick up any of these colours, but I've gone for a rose gold obviously, which is the Urban Decay Liquid Moondust in the colour Recharged. So it comes like this. I've used this quite a few times before in a few videos, so I'm just going to take some on the back of my hand. You will actually need quite a lot. It dries really quickly, so take a certain amount for each eye at a time. Pick up the same brush, the MAC 266 brush, and just work that on the back of the brush, back and forth. And you are going to go directly on top of where you just placed your shimmer shadow on the liner. So we've done the rose gold liner. That's what it looks like. It has to be kind of patted on top because it can start to break. So what we're going to do now is move on to the lower lash line. I'm going to pick up some burnt orange. I kept calling it burnt ochre. It's actually burnt orange, sorry. So I'm going to pick some of that up on a large blending brush. Just softly put this underneath the eye. Then we're going to take the defined blending brush and go back into red ochre. Actually it's called red ochre, and work that in to the outer corner of the eye. You can take it up to the wing and then back down. Now I'm going to pick up some of that Cypress Umber colour, which is the dark brown. Same brush, just literally on the outer corner. Take a large blending brush and just kind of really soften those edges out. To really blur those lines. And then we're going to pick up the flat shaded brush and the Vermeer shade and just pop a bit of that in the center to continue that halo effect. And I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is Makeup Addiction Cosmetics brush, and this is just called a small pencil brush, but it's really soft. It's not as firm. So I'm just going to pick up another shimmer shade, and we're going to pick up the colour. I think we're going to mix the two actually, the Vermeer and the Primavera, is it called? So just back and forth in each one. And just dot that in the inner corner. We're going to pick up the Moondust, liquid Moondust, with your angled brush. Just pick up a tiny bit of product. And what we're going to do is place that directly underneath in the center. On both sides. And then just to add a little bit more colour, because this is looking obviously very pinky purpley tone at the moment, I'm going to add something a little bit different. I'm picking up the Heavy Metal liner by Urban Decay in the colour Distortion. So it's got a really nice iridescence of like green in there. And I'm just picking this up just over the liner that we've created, just directly on top. And I'm not taking it all the way across, literally just halfway, just like that. So I've put my lashes on. These are the Huda Beauty lashes in number 7 Samantha, and I've doubled 2 pairs up because I like a bit of drama. And I'm going to create a little bit more attention to the eyes by filling in my waterline, but instead of going for a black, I'm going to go for white. So I've picked up the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I'm just going to run this straight across. So thank you guys for watching. That was my rose gold liquid liner look that you guys all selected. Well, it was a toss up between the black smoky eye and this rose gold eye. I know a lot of you still want to see how I create a black smoky eye, and I promise the next time I do a tutorial, it's definitely going to be that one. Please give this video, wait for the frame. Please go ahead and support and give this video a big thumbs up. Like, comment, share, comment down below if you like this video, if there's anything you would like me to improve on, and I promise to be back with more videos. Take care.